Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Board Games Unlocked. Kevin and I are continuing Aeon Trespass Odyssey. We've done some re-kits. This is going to be a very story-heavy episode, hopefully, if the stupid adversary doesn't jam in our butts. But, so, I know I worked pretty much this entire series for Cycle 2 up to that Perisklepios thing. But, I have since respec'd Kratos with the Fume Blade and a Temenos Scale Shield to basically go like full tank Ambrosia. Because with the Umbral Virus, I start with an Ambrosia token. If I crit miss, I gain 2 Ambrosia tokens, which will allow me to transform the Umbral Virus into that armor. Which, again, we don't know if that replaces the squat armor that I already have equipped, or what. I don't know. We're gonna.
He's had the whatever that symbol is,
where it's like a plus to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if anyone's asked about the Umbral Virus in Cycle 2 if it replaces armor. Let's see. Umbral Virus Aeon. I guess we could look this up. Trespass. Odyssey. Okay. Okay, hold on. Someone might have asked. I tested my Dream archetype, but Titan also has 8 fate, allowing it to transform. The Titan that already has an armor equipped in this case can it not transform because it would exceed my armor gear limit. Do I discard my present armor or replace it, or do I simply have 2 armor cards? You discard the one of the 2 armor cards you won't use when Umbral Carapace transforms, exactly like you do with other gear you acquire and equip during battle. Okay.
Oh, so you don't double up.
So it doesn't double up. But
so possibly 3 black dice in defense.
yeah, which yeah. With a reposition 1.
So you get this. So what's the skin effect? Do you get rerolls?
The skin effect is 2 evasion rerolls.
2 evasion rerolls. Okay, so you didn't need the shield then if you didn't.
No.
Well, it also gives you a block effect, which is nice.
Right, and then then the skin becomes reposition 1, wisdom -1. When you transform to the side, discard 1 ambrosia token. But having ambrosia and 8 or more danger lets you get advanced reinforce with 3 black dice. So you kind of become.
Oh, so ambrosia you get there sooner?
Yes.
Okay.
Right. So with the ambrosia limit of the Umbral strain of 5, that's less likely for her dying through ambrosia or him dying through ambrosia. So, I mean, but the Fume Blade is still sexy. You start with Bard, it's unique, Fire 2, Opening 2. If you have Ambrosia, which I will, I can spend a fate to hide. When you use this ability, immediately transform. While in the blind spot, you have Armor Piercing. And then, so transform into the hidden side, which becomes a 1 die, 2 red, and a black on top of her black die. So 2 red, 2 black. Opening 2, Auto Break 1, Power Reroll 1. When on a rear space, gain +1 damage. When on a blind spot space, gain Armor Piercing. When you lose Hidden, immediately transform.
Nice.
So basically, yeah, it's like an Assassin Dagger. And she has... I keep saying she because it's like... I don't know why. Kratos has the move up to 2 spaces, Advanced Reflex, with a jump, and the Pursuer Ultimatum. So it's kind of like I have the squat armor until I'm able to get the Ambrosia to then have 3 black.
Nice.
Gonna give it a shot. And then we gave the Earthshaker Leocules the end that we totally earned, not through any type of fuck up of the escalation deck, which is, again, repeat, is 2 dice, 1 attack, a white, +1 and 8 damage, with Argonaut Deadly, Auto Break 2, gain the Hatred condition card. Once per turn, you may draw Noble. If you survive, immediately perform a bonus attack. So, on fail, draw an Noble when you finish resolving this attack. And we did the math on if the end was with Game Changer, it would be
just enough.
The 2 whites with the black off the Game Changer and a red. Max roll with max breaks gets us to 17. Wasn't it?
Yep. Or 16 or 17.
Yep.
Around there. Just enough to wound
Just
one of the level 3s.
Right. Yep. So we'll see. We'll see how. I mean, we do have a bunch of Earth Shakers in the back. But one thing I need to do before we actually continue is I forgot to do the Fused Souls special event, which would have happened after the fight.
So that would have happened after the fight?
Yes.
Would this have happened after the fight?
No, that's a Nemos breakthrough, so it's still in the story section.
Okay.
So we got special event and what's it called? The Other? Is it only in season? Oh yeah, okay. Guess that's the Other. Boom. Nice. I thought I hit play. There we go.
That last hit to the Antikratos helm broke something. Some failsafe that kept the Titan's violent bestial psyche at bay. Now, the dam is broken, and all that hate and rage and violence pours into you, mixing with you. You are swept away. If your Titan had died back there, on the battlefield, that would have been it. Not even the great philosophers of the last academy could have brought you back from a failed junction. But it lived, and you lived with it. And something happens. That vicious tide of wrath and loathing you feared would sweep you away. It does not come. All you feel is a tinge of sadness, of loneliness. Before you are able to truly understand what is happening, the Balaneon sages pull you out. You were in free fall, they say, almost beyond the point of no return, where your soul would drift for all eternity.
Jesus.
You feel loss, as if a part of you truly stayed there, in the junction. When you later visit the Titan Stoa, you recognize the Titan you fused with, and it recognizes you somehow. Something was born that day. Something deeper than a mere Triskelion junction.
Your buddy. You get the name.
I do. Oh, have we already done this? Oh.
I may have.
Name the Titan you were junctioning with and note it on your Argonaut sheet. While you are junctioning with that Titan, you have +1 precision and ignore the Fused Souls trauma card.
Oh, neat.
That is neat. So
Extra precision. That's nice. Especially with that blade.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Okay, so gotta go to the Titan. Which is an Earth Shaker. Okay, what do I want to name it? Okay, I got one. It's the first one that popped in my head, but I gotta look it up. Huh?
Goro?
No. Mello.
Mello.
Which is the Elvish word for friend.
Balrog.
Okay, there we go, baby.
You should call him the beginning. The sword, the end.
That's stupid. Whatever you just said was stupid. +1 precision. There we go. Okay, cool. Alright, so that happened. So that's great. Then, now we can go back to actually doing our shit. Hey, our transport tri-room is back online.
Nice!
Good deal. Alright, are we moving? We also have the engine nymph that allows us to...
But doesn't it force him to move?
It does, which we could, I guess, do a save to prevent him from moving.
Yeah. Let's try and go north, I guess. See what that city is.
We're going north?
Oh,
you mean north to you.
Oh, whichever.
Yeah. Because I thought we were thinking that, because this looks like the ring of a walled city. That totally looks like Attack on Titan.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Rock and roll.
Let's hope. Man, I really...
I don't see immediate celebration, so it must not be a city. It's an asshole.
It's literally his throne.
Oh.
Which is the Titan stronghold. You know what? Fuck that. Where are the fucking cities, man? What I meant to do was... oh, wait. We can't even go all the way that way. Oh, God.
It's
Stupid
literally his
adversary,
fucking
man.
throne. So there's nothing else there. It was a stronghold.
Yep.
Great.
Yep. Nope. Fuck that.
You go 16?
We're so fucking far away from where we need to be to progress the story. It always ends up being like that.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like, God. Because, I can't remember if the engine lets us move through the...
Yeah, we completely ignore the space, it sounds like.
Yeah.
But then he moves, so then we fight him.
Yeah, which I definitely don't want to do right now, because we just did a shit ton of fighting, and that's just exhausting.
We can go... what's the north number? 10?
Yeah.
And then
we're just getting further. Like, we literally just cannot win until we progress the story. Mm-hmm. And if we're thinking that that's where it needs to be, that's the only way that we progress the main story. So it's basically like we almost have to fight the stupid burden, or get super lucky on draws, on exploration draws, which most of these move the adversary.
Right.
So, I definitely say, like, we have the saves to do the tech to...
Stop him from moving?
Huh?
To stop him from moving?
Yeah.
So you want to just, like, zip through his throne?
Yeah.
And go and hopefully punch through and, go, like, over here?
Go back.
Oh, just go...
Because this definitely doesn't connect. Like, we have to go...
So it's like, how many cancels do we have to do? Because he gets a guaranteed move when we use the engine nymph.
Yeah.
And then, that's assuming we don't draw any.
Right.
So, how many cancels can you perform? 1?
Yeah. I'm not seeing it as a save, so I thought that it was an ability. Maybe it's another summoning thing. Because the engine nymph, lets us move an additional 2 times. Where was it? It's not the blade nymph, machina nymph, and exhaust all the shit.
Mm-hmm.
I could have sworn we could have stopped him from moving. It's combat structural. And the Argos unexplored tile. Defectors. Oh, there it is. Pursuer problem. Gain 1 Argo Fate during adversary activation to lower the adversary movement by 1. This does not stop him from spawning. That's it. So it's not even a save, so I guess we could do it.
Just do it. Just take a fate and stop him during his activation.
Yeah.
But we get to use those like once per...
This is not a save. This is just an ability, a structural project tech we have.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it's thematically called Stealth Dive. So
so just per interrupted movement, take a fate.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay, well, what are we reviving, sir? We want to wheel back. Let's do that.
Because,
unfortunately, wheeling back is another fucking temple or stronghold.
Oh, you're right. Oh my god.
Unless we take another route. Which I'm sure they're just peppered all over the place.
There's no other route. Unless we went straight down and we went this way. Which is not more strongholds. Unless
maybe if we keep going up, we'll reach the end of the island, and that's where another city will be.
Or we just we reach the end of the island and we just sail off and fuck Sparta because this place fucking sucks. Who gives a shit at this point? Like, not like we've been helping people that much anyway. Our humanity's -20. So, I mean, we could just see what 31 is, skip past that, and then gain a fate. Probably going to gain a shit ton of Argo fate.
Yeah. Well, I got another better idea. But it's like, I'm afraid it's going to be a dead end.
It literally... that would be... We know this connects, because these two lead to this. So yes, it could very well be that this does not connect to that. And unfortunately, our ship is all the way over there that we never got.
So, rock and roll. Let's go.
Okay, so
31.
there's that. Yep, and we move twice. It's a city.
Is it?
It is.
No way.
And it connects, it loops there, and there's nothing, and it's a adventure hub.
Oh, I can't.
Oh, God. I'm shitting.
I'm shitting from my dick.
Plug your nose.
Shitting.
Plug your nose, I'm shitting. Fucking A. Okay. Oh, well.
He moves.
Okay. This is awful. Hey, look. The Cryptea assassination attempt. We do have a refugee. A random Argonaut gains this card. This is not great, so we'll do lowest roll. Okay. 5 and a 3.
5. 5.
All right. Yay.
Man, fate's got it out for old
Leo Cools.
Yeah.
This game's racist. Weird. Each time you roll a crit miss, a Cryptea assassin attacks the Balanion. Test Fury 8. Fail, your Argonaut dies. Remove this card permanently from the game and resolve the Rude Awakening special event. Oh, cool. If okay. Cool. All right. And we keep drawing. Hey, 2 relief resources, and we're done there. And Spy Network, gain a progress. That's useless. And we'll just gain
another Odyssey.
Oh, you're
I
right.
guess half of an Odyssey, I guess.
Oh, which is 2.
2.5 now. So we owe 2 stories.
And we just got a third one.
Oh, was that the third?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And then we have to gain an Argo Fate to prevent him from moving.
Sexy.
So that's removed. And then we got these 2 that get shuffled back in. Okay. You have the rulebook, right? Look up negotiation, because I need to figure out... We have a shit ton of negotiation abilities that we want to use. Oh, plug your nose, I'm shitting. Okay.
Page 18.
What was I doing? That was, God, this game really has it up for him.
Maybe used while on a map tile with a city symbol.
Okay. Oh, and that was a summon. So that's a summon charge that's used. We have 1 left.
So permanent abilities introduce constant effects and rule changes are always active. Reference abilities include rule summaries and serve as a reminder. They do not introduce any additional effects. Immediate effects must be used the moment their respective technologies are researched. Negotiation abilities may be used while on the map tile with a city symbol. Save abilities may be used on demand. So I'm not sure if there's like a limit.
Okay. I don't think it is. Okay. Okay, well maybe we actually don't have that many negotiation abilities. I thought we did. I know we definitely have 1 that we want to use. Oh, you know, I think I know what it was. One of them is a summon, which I'd rather hold on to. So... Because... You know what we haven't come across?
Mm-hmm.
And I guess it might have just been a Cycle 1 thing? The Centimane glyph. Remember those weird blocks?
I think that was just for
It might have just been a
Cycle
Cycle 1 thing. Okay. So let's see. None of that. None of that. Those are saves. Then...
Let me prepare our fucking ship.
I know, but like... So we have the refugee will gain X Argo Fate and lose a refugee to gain 1 humanity and 1 diplomacy with the local faction. And the local faction is...
Oh, it's based on the bottom.
Oh, well, I know.
So
but I don't know what that chain is.
Helots.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah.
So Helots and Cyclops. And we are hidden or distrustful with him, so we would only have to get rid of one. Grassroots support, that's and then alliance contacts, but we don't have maze fragment fluorescence. Oh, okay. If hidden or distrustful with the local faction, lose a total of X maze fragments, fluorescence, and or mortal resource to gain +1 to this faction's diplomacy value. X is your current diplomacy value with this faction. Oh, well, we can definitely do that. Okay, well, I guess we didn't have as many city.
So we can repair the ship or get more diplomacy.
No, I don't know. We can't repair the ship.
Oh.
That's only the fucking Daedalus symbols, which just don't exist. Unless, well... What was... We do have another summon, the Sweets Nymph. Spend a summon to summon the Sweets Nymph. Oh, and then the fucking thing moves. Lower Argo Fate to 0. So it looks like all we have... Man, we were searching for that city, and I totally thought we had a way to do more shit.
Oh, you read something where we could do like a heal, or something with crew, or was it the where we can turn refugees into crew?
Oh yeah. Was that later? Was that something we had to get later? Okay, let's see. Let's look again. So... Okay. So save. Nope. Then we have... Oh, was it counterintelligence? Nope.
Counterintelligence led to something special. I remember you saying.
Yeah. Is it war recruitment? Oh, it might be recruitment programs. I think that's what it was. Yep. That was actually just a gain 1 fate, Argo Fate to test Diplomacy 7. If you succeed, you may lose a refugee to gain a crew. But we are not on a structured tech. So the only thing we got is... I mean, we could still lose 1 to gain humanity and diplomacy with the local faction. So if we gain a Argo Fate, we lose a refugee.
Okay.
And gain 1 humanity. Yay!
Hey.
To gain a diplomacy with the Helots and the Cyclops. We're friendly with the Helots now.
Oh, cool.
So that gives us +1 on checks.
Nice.
And then... we don't have the Black Breath Affliction. So that was that one. The grassroots support was gaining Argo Fate to gain a progress, but again, we don't really need to right now. So the only other thing we can do is what was it? Okay. If hidden or distrustful, lose a total of X maze fragments, fluorescence, and or mortal resource to gain 1 to this factions. Okay, so we're not hidden or distrustful with the Helots anymore, but we are with the Cyclops. So we can lose X is your current diplomacy with the value, or with the value with the faction. So it would be 2 of those maze fragments or fluorescence or what did I say? Oh, just
mortal resources.
We have. Yeah, so we could lose like 2 relief just to gain
1.
Yep.
Nice. Make them like us.
Yeah, so now they're at 3.
Nice.
Now they're distrustful. Same with the Simicky. But we are friendly with them. Yeah, I do not know how to increase your hull. Besides the Daedalus spots. So...
Which I'm starting to think are just Cycle 1.
Yeah.
We have not seen one.
Yeah, I don't think they exist.
I mean, they were far and few between in Cycle 1, so...
Yeah. So... I mean, Unless there's any exploration cards that let us...
Repair, yeah.
Yeah. Smugglers. Nope, that just lets us trade a bunch of shit.
Okay, well. So that's all we can do with the city then. And we can only do those... Do we do those anymore?
Huh?
Do we do those anymore? Like for more diplomacy if we wanted to?
I think if we just... I don't know. I don't know if you can just constantly... I think you can only do... Oh, no, I know exactly what it is. We haven't seen a city in so fucking long. No, you can only do them once there because then that becomes the last visited city.
Mm.
And so we have to go to another city to do negotiation stuff.
Mm.
Because we're at... That was 31. Yep. So this becomes the last visited city. Okay. I mean, it's not really... No, never mind. It's not really worth it. Because we only have a 1 summoning charge.
Mm-hmm.
But we do have an adventure hub.
Yeah, we do. And 3 Emerald Odysseys, and... I really want to see what Reef does!
Yeah, that's true. But our next research, of course, is a structural. But I guess we don't have to be on the city to do that.
Mm.
All right, roll a d10.
So, are we doing the story hub
We're
first?
going to do the adventure hub first.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which gets us to adventure.
6.
We're still in 2A. Yeah, story 2. Intended purpose, which we have not done yet. So that's the first one, which is there once was an empire, which is curse.
Oh.
So, any of yours have curse?
Let's see. I mean, Cersei card does. But that soda's been maxed out, so it's done.
Leo Kules has curse, which actually, oh my god, we have so much to read. Because that gets him to his third one for imprisonment. When you suffer knockback, you may lose 1 danger.
Oh, nice.
Pretty solid. Pretty solid. And that's, not main story. Yep, adventure hubs. We're in cycle 2. Intended purpose. There once was an empire.
Dozens of wagons make the headlong dash for the far end of the valley, where the hills split apart to reveal a large bay and a fleet of waiting ships. At the head of the column, your titans, laden with supplies, trudge steadfastly toward the shore. You glance to the people you are helping to escape. The Cyclopes, the towering giants of the Laconian highlands, cattle herders, so quiet and reserved, yet incredibly strong. Prized by the Spartan Empire either as beasts of burden or as weapons of war.
This is going to be cool. You ready? Mm-hmm. If you finished the From the Ashes hub,
Ooh.
We go to 12. And we have.
Nice.
They hate you. Fight them right now.
2 Cyclopes you recognize lead their people. Serapion and Calmanus, who reached out to you for help as their people fled the Empire and their giant hunters. We're moving too slowly. Exasperation enters your voice as you look to Calmanus. We're too vulnerable out here.
Calm yourself, small one.
Serapion chides you.
Fury will only cloud your mind.
You find it perplexing how the towering giant can remain so peaceful in the face of such dire threat. But you also feel a strange calm seep into your being. His stoic placidness is reassuring.
The party leader gains the Roused Condition card.
Ooh, aroused.
I got a 10 over here.
Yeah, I think that's 8. 6.
All right, we hand me a Roused Condition card.
Aroused. I'm going to use my ability where I steal condition cards. Right here.
I'd like that. Huh, that's something a trader would do. Who, me?
Me?
The only other person here?
You know.
Can you not find it? What's wrong with you?
There you go. Aroused.
Yep. Man, it's kind of... For the purposes of Kratos table abilities, treat your rage as one higher.
Nice.
That's pretty neat. That's pretty solid. Alright, then we go to 2. Okay, well, it wasn't as cool, but...
A clamor rises from the back of the procession.
Clamor.
Beyond the convoy, you see bounding shapes, lithe horses with wiry warriors straddling them. Spartan hippes, cavalry designed to run down foot soldiers, closing fast. You organize a defense, but the Cyclopes are less compliant, focusing only on fleeing the enemy spears. At times, it is a near thing for you to avoid the thundering feet of a giant running for their life. The Cyclopes need time to get to the ships, and it seems like you are the only ones who will fight to buy them that time.
They're giants. Smash them.
Kind of reminds me of the, oh man, I don't remember the race, but in Expedition 33, like the big that Minoko lives with.
Oh,
and they were
yeah.
all like artists and like poets,
right.
and it's like so they just hide from the Necrons. Each Argonaut tests courage or fury 8 or higher, and luckily Argonaut or the Argo Fate is not 6 or higher. I think it's 5.
So courage or
4.
fury?
Yep, 8. You can of course gain a fate to add 1.
Okay, I'm going to test courage with Olympia. Okay.
Kratos.
We're going to fate that.
We're going to do Fury with Kratos. Makes sense. That's 8 for him. And Leo Kules is 1 Fury. Okay, so got it. I got 9 and 8 over here.
Oh shit. Success.
Nice. Okay. The iron will of your shield wall pushes the enemy back long enough for all of the Cyclopes to flee to the ships. You can feel the surge of confidence rising in your men. Subtract 1 Argo Fate.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Dope. Okay, then we go to, regardless of the result, C28. Okay.
The sun hangs high in the sky as your ships race toward your rendezvous with the Argo. Gathering on the upper deck of one of the septiremes, you meet with the closest thing the Cyclopes have to leadership at this point. The 2 Cyclopes, known as Kelmenes and Serapion. Kelmenes holds something in his hands, a shimmering metal shape, one of your Titan's weapons, damaged in the morning's assault. The blade has been repaired and altered. The weapon seems sturdier. You marvel at the improvements.
Nice.
One of your non-unique weapon cards gains the Masterwork keyword, noted on the Argo sheet.
Non-unique?
Yep.
So where would unique be?
It'll say unique in the text, like the Fume Blade says unique, the
okay.
N says unique.
Gotcha. My puzzle axe.
Let's put on your Puzzle Axe, because Masterwork means you get to reroll all 1s.
Oh, that's fucking sexy.
Right?
Nice.
So, on your Argo sheet, that's on Kierkegaard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is everyone using unique weapons right now?
Yep. Okay, so what was it called?
Puzzle axe.
Puzzle Axe is, dang it. Puzzle Axe is Masterwork.
Nice. Get to reroll once.
Yep. Yeah.
Crit on 9 or 10 and reroll ones. Pretty solid.
That is pretty solid.
Yep. Hey, look, there's a 1. Rerolled. Hey, there's a critical. All right, just like that.
During an attack roll, you may reroll all 1s without any additional cost.
Nice.
Yeah, perfect for you to get, because I don't roll 1s over here. Oh my god.
This is
What?
exceptional work, you comment. The Cyclops bows his head.
Smithing has always been a gift of my people. For as long as we recall, metal has bent to our whims.
Curious. Such talent, and yet you resign yourselves to living as herdsmen?
That's exactly what I have been trying to tell our elders.
Serapion glowers at his kinsman.
But my arguments always fall on deaf ears. My brethren would rather hide than try to fix the world's problems. You are young, Serapion. You lack the wisdom that comes with experience.
Kelmanes retorts. The normally calm Cyclops growing a little more animated.
The vow of pacifism is a part of who we are. If we forsake it, we turn our backs on everything that we stand for.
We gain an inward Odyssey.
4. Fuck.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, so we have 32, 3, 4, and 5 we have to listen to.
Okay. Can we do this first?
Yes, we can. I know you want to wait. No. We gotta wait till next time.
Yeah.
Where we hang out. You gotta wait a whole month to see how. I know. Okay.
I just want to know if it kills her, and I can use the nail again, or...
Suddenly, the alarm siren blares.
Oh, we're still on the same one?
You look back,
shit.
spotting black shapes cutting through the waves. Spartan Paliroya, wave hunters. They are moving to flank and catch you between their blackened hulls and the shoreline, where enemy cavalry moves parallel to your course.
Alright, we have 3 options. Choose. The Cyclopes cannot hide from the wars of the world. If you continue to fight their battles for them, they will never learn to defend themselves. Force them to fight for themselves. Mark J2 and lose 1 humanity. We literally can't do 2.
Oh.
The Cyclopes, I mean, I guess we could. It would take an Argo fate.
Oh.
The Cyclopes have lived peacefully for as long as memory recalls. Breaking that ingrained culture would likely damage the Cyclopes society for generations to come. Have the Argos warriors fight to protect the Cyclopes, lose a crew.
Which we die.
Which we lose. Yeah, so that can't happen. Again, that would be a save to prevent the crew loss. Or 3, you won't ask the Cyclopes to break their vow of pacifism, but you cannot defend the giants by yourselves without sustaining heavy losses. You could risk pressing onward, but you'd be leaving everything in the hands of your allies or the fates. Press onward in the hopes of uniting with allied forces. Cyclopes diplomacy +1. God. I'd like to do 2, but obviously we can't because we don't have the crew.
So we run forward and hope the Helots and the Simihi help us.
Yeah. That's the best one.
Probably the best one if we don't want them to get fighting, but I mean they're fucking giants. They should be. I mean, look what they do. They rip their fucking hands off and strap them full of like metal bolts in their back.
I know.
I'm like, I would throw down.
Yeah, and it looks like in the picture, the guy who's smithing has like a blacksmith hammer for his hands.
Jeez, yeah.
Oh yeah, there's
like,
little people up here turning the wheel. Or I guess they're regular people, but
I'm down for whatever. I like 3.
You don't like 3?
I do like 3.
Oh, you do like 3? All right.
Probably our best option.
All right, we'll do
hope
that.
You know, because we've got the Helots kind of happier.
That gets them to 4.
Yeah.
So I mean, we're definitely doing a lot better on diplomacy than Cycle 1, but that kind of is it seems par for the course for this theming.
Yeah.
All right, that's 0006. I'll pee my pants if
Your Hemiolia flotilla hastens across the waters. Glancing back, you see the Paliroya still closing in. Tension fills your gut as you scan the waves ahead for any sign of help coming your way.
Okay, choose the first option that applies. If the Simici is friendly or better, they are not. But the Helots are friendly or better. So we go to 008. Yay! Yay! We finally got friendly.
The Paliroya are closing in on your ships, herding you toward the water's edge where the Hipei warriors are making ready to attack you in the shallows. Suddenly, a blaring horn echoes across the hills that lead down toward the water.
It's Rohan!
Glance beyond the Spartan ranks to see a dark mass swarming across the land. A veritable horde of warriors races toward the rear of the Imperial troops. All manner of figures, from farmhands to former soldiers, to common men and women. The people of Laconia, mustered into one united movement. The Helots have come to your aid.
Yeah!
Nice,
We're
nice.
farmers! Subtract 2 Argo Fate.
Ooh,
Hell yeah. Damn, we're down to 1?
nice.
Jeez, we can just do whatever we want now.
More or less.
Let me see, 00011.
Your allies engage the Spartan forces, turning the tables on them. Now it's you who flank them. They falter, discord rippling through their ranks. When your Titans join the fray, their merely mortal soldiers lose almost all their courage. Soon the clamor of clashing iron and bronze fades, and silence fills the air, the shoreline littered with bodies, the cost in life grievous on both sides. As you take in the carnage, one of you feels the stirring of a long-forgotten memory in the back of your mind. Images of similar carnage, of countless dead around you. In a flash, the images are gone.
The least likely Argonaut gains the Death Precedes Nemos card, which none of us can hold. So it goes in the Nemos vault,
Okay.
because we only have 2. So that's it.
Does that record it, or do you have to put it in there manually, or?
I put
In
it.
the
We have a
piece that
Nemos vault
follows,
spot.
Okay.
you return to your ship, where Calmenes and Serapion await you. The 2 Cyclopes bow their heads to you gratefully.
Our thanks, Argonauts.
Calmenes says,
Our people owe you their freedom. The Nietzschean would have turned us all into his slaves, or weapons. It is good to see the clout that you have built up, the alliances that grant you power.
you part ways, the Cyclopes joining the Diaspora fleet, where they will work to reinforce the alliance with their animal husbandry and smithing. You find yourself wishing you had been able to convince them to fight in the war alongside you.
That would be very helpful.
But the vow they have sworn is immutable, so sacred to their nature. Perhaps that is a good thing. A society that chooses peace is a rarity. What was it that initially inspired their decision? You doubt even the old priest would know the answer to that.
Gained 1 inward No, I'm kidding. Gain a progress though.
I mean, that's cool, but oof.
No, I know. It's like the way it just kind of sandballed, or snowballed. I was gonna say sandbagged,
Sandballed.
sandbagged and snowballed. So it's a progress, which I guess has to go on the inward Odyssey.
You don't play sandball as a kid? I play sandball every day.
And then 3 relief resources. 1, 2, 3, and that is that.
Man, I feel
It
like
is-
it's really thick. The Adventure Hub stories have been really fucking
They have been
juicy
really long.
lately.
It is kind of nice though, like that the writing is done so well that I actually care about the stories. Like I was like, yeah, it would be super beneficial to have them fight for us, but I am getting a sense of niceness from like, just let them fucking live their lives.
Yeah.
Like they're people. I mean, especially with that heavy-handed like hurts. You cry. It's like okay,
You can cry again.
You're
You're out of cry.
You're out of cry. All right. I know we have so many, like, We have so many resources, but
It's like we have nothing to forge or make that's
nothing
worth
that's
a shit.
Maybe we need to probably take another look. I don't like to really look at that stuff on camera just because it's so much of like flipping back and forth just to see what the gear is.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, we're definitely like we do damage, but we also are almost at max danger every single.
As soon as we get hit, it's like 6 danger.
Exactly. So it's like maybe there's more defense we gotta look at, like kind of restructure. Because you got that maze set like at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, it was like the free shit he handed us.
Right.
And we made like the shoot, and we got the maze just because we had leftover thing to upgrade from the first cycle.
That's true, yeah.
Which gave me the full 5 set, which makes the puzzle like amazing.
Right.
And it's just kept working, so I haven't seen a reason to replace it.
Right. Yeah, the people, I mean, I feel like, funny enough, usually it's you that kind of cycles your gear out, but this cycle has been me a lot, and that's just to kind of test shit out. The end is probably not going to end up working all that much, and the fume blade, I mean, that could work, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, but that is that we don't have any research or anything on this one, so we now get to the story stuff. What do we got? What am I reading?
Oh, you're Resolve the Reaped special event and the Cycle 2 storybook.
Okay. Okay. Whoops. It said special event, cycle 2,
What's happening?
Reaped. Okay.
You lie in your bed. The darkness is oppressive, suffocating. You cannot sleep, yet you cannot truly wake up either. You open and close your eyes repeatedly until you start seeing white dots. You trace their arcs like falling stars. You feel like you're falling too, rapidly gaining speed, unable to slow down or change your course. For your course has been laid out far in advance, a long way from here, from the Argo. And now that place is calling to you, beckoning you back. You know you need to go back. You don't truly belong here, among these people. You never did. Your true home lies elsewhere. Your mission is now complete. You get out of bed and ready your equipment and anything you'd need on a very long journey. Serendipitously, you seem to have gathered everything you need, from clothes to rations to the cryptex key. As if, over the last few weeks, you've been preparing for this, subconsciously. You go for your Titan, for it is truly yours, avoiding the guards posted at the Stoa, and leave the city ship before anyone realizes. You know they're waiting for you.
Oh, no.
The Argonaut who just resolved their Sode fated Nemos abandons the Argo with one Titan. Now I'm really hoping that we have a backup.
Then fuck this weapon in particular. There is no positive to its use.
Yes, we do have one. Okay. Okay, so... yeah, so you have to take a game changer.
I have to take a game changer?
Yep, game changer available. We have one. That's not this one.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, we're...
Oh, damn.
So... And then it says... Yep, the repurposed Cryptex and the Conqueror Nail cards. In game terms, they die. Mark G6. So, choice matrix. So, G6. Yep, so he essentially doesn't even matter because the Cryptex, repurposed Cryptex, and the Conqueror Nail are also removed.
Jesus. Okay.
In game terms, they die. Mark G6 and see the Rude Awakening special event. Remove the Sewed Faded Nemos card permanently from the game.
Then what was the point of the... So I get to play Pursuer, and I guess I should have just kept using the nail, but then it makes the fucking...
Yeah, it makes the adversary move.
Yeah, and then it's like I'm doubling the chance of getting critical misses. I mean, yeah, it's above average power for what it took to create.
I mean, it's better than most of...
I mean, it's on the same level as, like, the Blade.
Right.
And it's a free wound. It's got a black and a red. A black with additional red.
Yeah.
So with reach 3. So, I mean, it's not bad. And that sucks. That bums me out.
Yeah, because you just never...
I felt like that's what was going to happen, but I was kind of hoping that it wasn't going to be the case.
Yeah, I mean, we knew exactly what was going to happen. So.
Yeah,
I mean, you get to keep all your Maze Runner stuff. All that stays.
For sure, but all this is gone.
Oh, yeah. The Argonaut just, abandons the Argo. Yep, you're right. The Rude Awakening special event. We have to...
Well, that means I can get the archived one you just got of these faded, the Nemos, right? With the new person?
Oh, yeah.
Quick.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Rude Awakening. Okay. Yep.
Damn.
Yep, no, that's actually correct. You thought yourself invincible. You spend battles submerged in the emerald waters of the Balanion safely... Oh, I'm not going to reread it. Gain 1 Doom.
And another... Argonaut.
Yep, take a new Argonaut sheet, draw a new portrait card, or simply choose a skill if you've run out of portraits, and add a new Nemos card from the Nemos Vault. Then return to the Voyage phase.
Gravy.
So...
No more Olympia.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I gotta go to Argonauts and put in Olympia as status dead. And we marked G6, so you definitely turned into a pursuer.
Yeah.
Or joined whatever group.
Yeah.
You joined the Mormon church.
I don't know what it is about a fucking spear made of his arm. And then...
Well, it was the Cryptex, I think. That was like... That
we
might have been
pulled it out and repurposed it?
That might have been fucking with your brain.
It was very nice. I mean, the semi-sync, the extra move.
Yeah.
With extra precision.
Yeah. I guess in hindsight, should have just been using that nail.
But the move, we would have fought the bird twice over, probably.
Yeah, probably. Well,
I mean, if he was off the board, I would have used it.
Right.
But yeah, it was way more powerful. And then we got Remembrance shortly thereafter, which it only needs one more tick, and then it'll be formed.
That's true.
All right, well, that was fun while it lasted.
Yeah. So, well, the soda is permanently removed as well.
Yeah.
So that's at least gone. But then, do you want the I mean, there's a Broken Promise. Do you want the Death Proceeds?
Yeah, whichever one that was just
the
drawn.
one that we just got. Yep.
Yeah.
There you go.
Sweet.
All right. So, didn't I change it? Oh, that's Leo Kules. Okay, so now we got to add a new one. Choose Argonaut. Oh yeah, there's so many, but they're all from like seasons 4 and 5. So we'll just give you a custom one. What do you want the name to be?
Oh, a custom Argonaut?
Yeah, it's basically like these.
Oh,
they're
okay.
blank. I mean, theoretically, you could just take Olympia. Well, no, I guess no.
You got any other portraits? I guess you could take one of those.
I'd have to find.
Oh, don't stress about it.
Yeah. Essentially, you just get a blank one, and you get to choose a skill.
Let's see here. Call him Caesar.
Caesar?
Caesar.
You want it with a K?
Yeah.
Key. Kaesar? Or SER?
I think it's spelled the same. It just changed the enunciation of the C. It just spelled like Caesar.
How is it? Oh, it is AR. Okay. I didn't know if you wanted to be Q with input a K.
Yeah, we could, but that's fine.
Okay. What do you want? Courage, cunning, endurance, wisdom, will, or fury?
Courage.
Courage. Okay. Create! And then you have a Nemos of Death Proceeds, which is funny that you went with Caesar because he got stabbed in the back.
Yeah.
All right. There we are. I mean, we knew that's exactly what was going to happen, but I was also kind of hoping that it would be like you get the power of a pursuer, but then you didn't actually leave. But man, that'll be interesting if that comes back to.
Yeah,
we
maybe
come
in the
back.
future.
But so we also have another one that is for Leocules for imprisonment. Did I select that? Argonauts, Leocules, yeah, M. What was it? Oh, did I not? Oh yeah, M0012. Yep. Imprisonment is a cycle 1. Cycle 1, you must break through M. M0012. It's 01. 012. I'm like, what do you mean it doesn't exist? You fucking liar.
The memory is more vivid now. Each time you jerk the chain, a rattle sounds. The only reminder you are alive.
His
Okay.
imprisonment.
Okay.
Some days, when the food bowl hasn't appeared, you are too weak to stand. You sit, then tracing the grooves in the rough rocks of the cell's walls, counting cracks or imagining shapes. You have come to think your imprisonment has something to do with the gods, or an affront to them. Too much of Tantalus in this cell, too much of Sisyphus. You have no way of tracking time, the rock too hard to carve with your bare hands. Yet you believe you have been here for years. One day you try to speak, and it takes considerable effort to remember how. Have you tried screaming? You must have. That would have been a natural response. You've screamed and screamed, and no one came, so you became silent. One day the bowl is empty, and a small piece of parchment has been laid in it. One word is written on it, in bold letters. Confess. Confess to what? To what? What have you done? What could anyone have done to deserve this? You remain silent. The next day, the same message, and the next, and the next.
And the next day.
Confess. All they want is for you to confess. Does it matter what you did in the end? If confession is all they require, shouldn't you give it to them? End this torment? Confess. A lesser mortal would. You scream and pull at the chain.
Alright. Gain 2 rage if you don't have any impetus breakers gear cards. Otherwise gain 1. Okay. That's it.
Okay.
So, okay, that is all the Nemos breakthroughs, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So now we have our million Inward Odyssey.
4 of them in total?
4 of them in total.
Okay,
Jeez.
yeah.
Buckle up, boys! So 32. Yes, 32, which is the 4th.
One day you are summoned to the Balaneon. You tense up, expecting an imminent battle. Yet the relaxed atmosphere among the sages puts you at ease. It's more curiosity than danger. The Triskelion intercepted a momentary junction shadow, explains one of the philosophers, showing you the scrolls they used to interpret the Machina's readings. Stationary, out of the Argo's way. We've pinpointed the location. Spin it up, one of you says without hesitation, nodding to the Triskelion. It may be another trap laid by the Nietzschean, or a double bluff. You don't have the luxury of second-guessing yourself.
It's the Harlem Globetrotters!
They're Titans.
Soon you inhabit your Titan mounts. Though since that ominous talk with the Nietzschean, you have had a hard time thinking of the giants as just that. and sprint toward the triangulated coordinates. Each bounding step like a god's leap. Trees and streams and rare dwellings abandoned due to threat of war pass beneath you with startling speed, as if you are flying on wings of awesome power. It's such a liberating feeling, intoxicating even. A journey that on foot would take hours, if not days, is over in mere minutes. You stop at the edge of a riverworks canal, half excavated. This must have been an old river tributary, low and narrow and remote. Below, the construction work has revealed a crumbling Lelegi structure cut straight into the cliffside. The natural wall of the canal lends plenty of purchase, and you descend into the relatively shallow waters of the river below. At the mouth of the Lelegi's ruin lies a small pile of bodies, Spartan soldiers, and at least one Thanporos assassin, still warm. You cautiously proceed, just beyond the entrance threshold, in the half-light of the morning sun, barely reaching the vestibule protheron. A haggard man in his late 50s sits atop what looks like a Cyclonus helmet. He wears a dented golden cuirass emblazoned with a crest of a boar. So, he finally decided to call in the big guns? He says with a thick Achaean accent. He is so small and insignificant from your, the Titan's, point of view, though he still radiates power. You have no way of answering him verbally, but one of you extends their open arms, while another pats the pommel of their weapon before moving the hand away. We come in peace, but we're ready to fight. That is the meaning you try to convey. Sure, whatever. I'm fire. I'm ready to go either way. He spits, then raises his head and looks at you defiantly. So you still stick to covering their eyes, eh? He bemoans. Cannot be helped, I guess. How's the war going for you? Questioning yourself? That is not what you have expected at all. You point to the Spartan bodies. Off them. What's it to you? One of you points to the man, then throws their hands up. Me? Little old nobody, he says impassionately, then cocks his head. If you're not with him, then you should turn around and run along. Nothing good will come from it. He'll either kill you or make you walk the path of old Ares. I couldn't touch him, and in my time I even managed to put a scratch on a few of them. What is he talking about? You regret not taking at least one mortal with you, someone who could ask questions. Resigned to sign language, you shake your heads defiantly. You will not be dissuaded. The man snorts. Figured as much. Well, don't let an old fart like me stop you. You do you, he adds and jumps off the giant helmet. You can stay here if you like, but I've been made. After all those years, so it's time to move. After that, he disappears into one of the smaller passages, one the Titans cannot follow through. All you're left with are questions. You search around the vestibule and find what looks like a makeshift shelter. The man must have spent a long time here, years maybe. Besides the camp, the Lelegi's chamber is empty, save for the old, rusted Cyclonus helmet. Although, on closer inspection, the headgear appears to be too small for a Cyclops. It would be more suited to a Titan. Who was this man?
Gain the Ares God Form Awakening card.
Ooh.
Oh, hell yeah. Dude, look at that.
Oh,
Those
nice.
fucking feet.
Oh, feet right
God,
there.
right there, just for me. So, God of War, you cannot die by raising your rage over 9. When you are about to gain rage above 9, ignore the gain. Eschatonic Fuse, when you're about to perform a power roll, you can lose 1 charge to gain +1 damage to this roll. And he gives you an innate white.
Ooh, gnarly.
Interesting. That's pretty hot. And random Argonaut gains 1 Nemos node.
Nice.
And then we mark F4. So let me go to the choice matrix. That is F4. Boop. Okay. Yeah. So we'll
Ready? Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3.
So,
Okay.
Sister God.
Okay. Gotta do my god form. So we got Zeus, Poseidon, Hephaestus, Hermes, and now Ares.
Oh, that maxes out Curse of the Gods.
Does it?
Yes.
Oh, it maxes out Curse of the
Yes, maximum.
Okay. So that's Kierkegaard. Curse of the God. You're right. It does. Okay. So that's M038. Okay.
So full on dementia. She leaves the Argo.
Is that a cycle 1?
That is, yes.
Okay, so we'll do that one right now. So cycle 1. Nemo's breakthroughs. What did I say it was? M032?
M038.
38. Okay. Okay. Play, you fuck. Okay. Let's try that again. M038. Oh, damn it. Cycle 1. Oh my god. 038. Okay, well, it's not playing, so fuck you.
She's not playing? Oh.
Alright. Fuck off. The truth. You can almost grasp it. They say you only miss someone when they're gone. When she left, she took a piece of your heart with her, that's right. A piece you didn't even know you had. How can a heart still beat when it's ripped apart? With the longing comes the pain. The endless night spent turning over and over while a cacophony fills your head. You try to force yourself to remember. You alternate between begging and cursing. The ache imbues your body with such raw emotion you feel you're drowning slowly and painfully while the world keeps turning without you, without her. Soon, nothing will remain. When the morning comes, thoughts of her vanish, and for a split second you are glad the pain is over. That soon you won't remember missing her. It's all gone when the sun rises, hard and cruel. When you step outside, there is a beautiful man with blonde hair waiting for you. It takes you a moment to remember him as he smirks. Helios, you whisper nervously. You forgot so many memories, but not meeting him. Such a cruel twist. Memory is such a funny thing, the god says smugly. How does it feel to forget what matters most to you? To be abandoned and forgotten in turn? You feel small next to the god. Sweat rolls down your face and neck as if you are standing next to the sun itself, which, in a way, you are. You have no doubt Helios would incinerate you on the spot if he wanted to, and the mere fact that he hasn't yet confirms that he takes pleasure in your pain. Your curse isn't going to be lifted. As if reading your thoughts, Helios says, "As much as I enjoy seeing you suffer, I, too, can be merciful." You can't tell if his words are genuine, and you refuse to look him in the eyes, fearing it would burn your retinas to a crisp. Apologize now, beg for forgiveness, and I shall take the pain away. You could become someone new, have a fresh start, for if you don't... The heat and light emanating from him become unbearable, and you have to close your eyes. You will wander aimlessly forever, unable to remember anything or anyone, lost and tethered. You will never know love again, for not knowing is worse than being dead. Love. Something warm awakes in your heart, a tiny thing, no bigger than a grain of sand. It is so small, you wonder if you are not imagining it. A promise. Didn't you make a promise to someone? What have I done to offend you? You don't remember? Helios asked perversely. It doesn't matter, does it? I am your god. I tell you to kneel, you kneel. I tell you to bark, you bark. I tell you to hand over your loved one. You get the point. Now, apologize, repent, yield, grovel, beg for mercy. Give me your love, mortal. You get to choose. You are nothing more than a poor sinner. You have angered a god, and all you can do now is grovel at his feet, beg for forgiveness, the wretched mortal that you are, while the last strings of your memory keep your mind together. You know they are not merciful, but maybe, this time, if you only abase yourself, if you hand over your love, you ask the gods for forgiveness, or your love will prevail. You remember it now. You will not let the cruelty of the gods prevent you from keeping your promise. Time has passed, but you will find your love, even at the risk of forgetting everything all over again, even if it means forgetting your own name. For what worth is a promise not kept? How can you live a life devoid of love? Even the gods must yield to love. You defy him. Gain 2 Argo Fate.
Well, obviously I'm going to defy him. It's fuck the gods.
Okay. So we gain 2 Argo Fate. So I gotta turn this. And then we go to M035. Interesting. 035. In cycle 1.
You insolent fool.
Says
voice is better
Helios,
than mine.
radiating searing spite.
You will pay dearly for this.
With what? You have taken everything I had, and you just told me not knowing is worse than death. Helios gives you another look of contempt, raises his hand, and disappears. You are left alone, clinging to the last strands of love and hope. You need to find her.
Leave the Argo and look for your love. What do you think was going to happen?
I don't know, man.
Mark M11. Choice matrix. Oh man, this is actually way better whenever it's actual upright. M11.
Okay, his 2 Argonauts gone.
Well, hold on. Gain 1 inward Odyssey and retire your Argonaut. And activate a new Argonaut. Oh man, that is so. It's always your characters, man.
Well, so much for weak skate. Well, at least those are gone.
So we have another inward Odyssey.
So we have 5 Inward Odysseys now?
We just read 1.
We just read 1, and that gave us the... Okay, so we have 4
We have
more.
4 more.
What does it take us to? 30, like, 7 or 6?
30. I can tell you because we had 32. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 36. Retired. Okay, so now I gotta go in and add another one. What name do you want? Custom.
Give me a minute or 2.
Okay. Do you know what thing you want? Or yeah, I'll just go back. Okay. But the only one we have in the Nemo's Vault that I can remember, unless I know we might have missed one, but that's a broken promise. There you go.
A broken promise. Nice.
So both your people left. You left to go find your loved one.
Mm-hmm.
They apparently you gave to Helios.
I guess.
Or maybe he forced you to. Who knows? And then your other one left to go be a Hermesian pursuer and kill us later.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. So we have had Kierkegaard, Heraclides, and Raz. Do you remember why Raz retired? Oh, did she just eventually just give up on the...
No, she was the Siren Survivor.
That's right. Do all the Nemos end up having us leave?
Seems like it.
Okay. Well... So now we got to do another Inward Odyssey.
Okay, Calliope. Calliope.
Hold on. Give me a sec, paw. Okay, so choose, custom. Okay, what was it?
LL.
IOPE.
IOPE.
Oh, Calliope.
Calliope, yeah.
Okay.
Yep. The eldest of the 9 muses.
Okay.
The muse of epic poetry, heroic song, and eloquence.
Oh, nice. All right, so do you want courage, cunning, endurance, wisdom, will, or fury? With Calliope.
Cunning.
You want cunning? Okay. Okay. All right, create. And then add in the Nemos, a broken promise, because that's all we have in the Nemos vault that I am aware
What
of.
about the extras that they didn't complete? Do they go to the vault?
They do, and I think that's actually why we don't have as many from last time.
Her two would probably go in, and then the other for her.
Because
familiar
A Night to
curse.
Remember you finished, right?
No, that one never finished. It's just jumped from person to person and never been completed.
Oh, okay. So I guess it doesn't have to be a broken promise. All those would be shuffled, and you would gain one.
Gotcha. I like this one though.
Okay, cool. Yep, that's fine. That's the one I thought. So can you hand those to me, and I'll add them to the Nemos vault? Oh yeah, because a familiar curse. So which one just finished?
Curse of the Gods.
Oh, okay. Messalians, and then A Night to Remember. Okay, cool. Well, let me just throw those in the Nemos vault real quick, so I don't forget and just shove them back into the thing. Has so much story. All the Inward Odyssey. I love how at the beginning it's like, it's going to be really hard for you to fill out the Inward Odyssey. It's like, is it?
Here you go. Here's another.
You seem to fucking keep giving them to us. Okay, so now that's in there. So now we have more in the Nemos vault. Got that. So we got Calliope. That's a good name. So Khazar, Calliope, Kratos, and Leocules. Nice. Now, Season 2. Inward Odyssey.
Okay.
Fucking 33.
Okay.
The time is nigh, Argonauts,
Says the Nietzschean with a smirk.
and so I have come to impart this final lesson.
The imposing, handsome man stands on top of a riverworks cliff fortification. Though you are far away, on the Acropolis deck of the Argo, his powerful voice reaches you as if he was right here.
Just, what?
What?
We can't hear you. It leaves. Okay, we're just gonna hope that wasn't important.
What fun.
Beside you,
You cling to some pitiful notions of mercy and empathy, as if you think that will somehow make you better, nobler.
he continues.
As above, so below. Surely you know these words of Hermes Trismegistus, your Trisheros, who single-handedly established the Triskelion Junction.
You look to the old priest, puzzled at these strange words, but he seems as perplexed as you. Hermes Trismegistus? Is that the name of the Argo's creator?
As above, so below. The Olympians ruled the heavens, and their laws extended to their earthly domain. All followed them, all bowed to them. All mortals were chained. And whomever trespassed was cut down, made an example for all others to see. Hermes' gauntlet, Helios' sun kiss.
He winces visibly, the disgust palpable in his voice.
Poseidon's bath, cruel punishment for the disobedient mortals, for the weak cattle. As above, so below.
Ready the 13th muse.
Fuck him up.
Whisper to a messenger. You may not get a second chance.
The gods are gone, the slate seemingly wiped clean. Yet the rule remains, as above, so below. The primordials rule Hellas now, and they have replaced the cruel order with a crueler chaos. Mortals are still chained, still weak. That you understand, no? That you need to rise, grow fat on power, to meet them head on. So you use titans like disposable weapons. No, you actually treat your weapons with more dignity, reverence, care. Because deep down you understand what needs to be done.
He nods and looks around to his many followers, an army gathered on the cliff. You hear the distant hum of the 13th muse priming. Just a moment longer.
I rose above the primordials, above the need to inhabit a weak titan, above the Olympians, and I bring freedom to all mortals who wish to claim it, through strength, so above, so below.
He turns to leave. You know what? One of you yells, stalling for time. You're full of shit! The hum of the 13th muse grows audibly louder. Just a moment longer. You strive to enslave all peoples of Hellas, to harness them in your mines, refineries, and fields, and you have the audacity to call it freedom?
Surely you are not that stupid.
The Nietzschean growls. Your messenger returns and gives you the sign. You slowly nod. It's happening.
Those what? To claim their
Oh, we can fire! He just shoots. He's just like, boom. What are you doing? Dang it!
freedom are not mortals. They're not even animals. They're food. They're stepping stones. They're...
A thunderous roar sounds, as if 1,000 hammers have struck 1,000 bells. The Argo shakes with a violent tremor, and for a fraction of a second, the sky is set alight with a brilliant fire of the siege breaker round. The cliff the Nietzschean stands on simply disintegrates.
That's the combo
Vortex of fire, smoke, splintering stone, and sheer force.
What?
Stone blocks the size of titans fall down into the river, causing waves that instantly drown the small naval port.
Whoops!
Of the army that accompanied the Nietzschean, nothing remains. Total obliteration.
Nice.
The old priest averts his eyes with a grimace. The sight must have reawakened old painful memories. You imagine it was like this during the eschaton, just on a much larger scale. Did we get him? Someone asks, and you peer toward the cliff, consumed by billowing smoke. Surely you did. The siege breaker is the largest, most devastating ordnance you've devised. It knocks primordials down.
What were you thinking?
A bellowing voice roars from the flames and smoke.
You pitiful fools.
The giant flaming skull of the Nietzschean's shadow emerges from the destruction, seemingly unharmed.
You shit-stained wretches! You're loading the Alpha Omega with grapes?
His laugh chills you to the bone.
Rude. Today I came just to talk. Do you want me to repay you in kind? Or will you scamper like rats?
The old priest shakes his head. You're not ready for a fight. Not now. You need time to regroup, rearm, prime the 13th muse again.
Alright. We gained the Argo payload card. So this gives us new rounds
shots?
for the
Oh,
13th
baller.
muse. So what we shot at him was the shield burster. It's a retractable mechanism or relief shell fragment resource. Fired to give the primordial 1 negative AT token until the end of the round.
Nice.
We have the Hermesian cutting beam, 1 grotesque beak or powdered matter, fired to give the primordial 1 negative precision token.
Ooh.
And then Black Fireboat, 1 living abyss or skin of malice resource, fired to place 5 fire tokens in the Kratos pool.
Nasty.
I think this gets added
Nasty.
to our options of payload now.
Adversary payload.
I will double check. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't recall seeing rules.
Oh, so these are items from our adversaries.
Oh, okay. Various adventures and deeds may grant you additional payloads for the 13th Muse Grand Cannon. During battle step, you may choose to prepare a payload card. Place it on the payload slot of the 13th. Okay, so we get to pick.
Oh, between
the two.
Okay.
Then choose one, which I know what we're going to choose. But so below, assign the Zen training pattern card to any of your current Titans. Name this Titan. One Argonaut may lose the consumed by rage affliction. So above, alternatively, you may challenge the Nietzschean here and now. If you do, immediately proceed to the Cruelest battle of the current tier. Each Argonaut gains 1 rage. During this battle, you only have one 13th Muse Grand Cannon charge, but the Nietzschean starts with a random BP1 card in the wound stack.
Let's fight him. Let's go.
I don't want to. Okay, I'm like, no, please. Please don't make me. He's going to hurt us again.
Zen training. As above, so below. God, he talks like a fucking cult leader.
Oh, 100%. Like, I mean, yep, there's Zen training. Yeah, like, it's like, dude, are you, where's the anthill kids? You killed them all with that Muse Grand Cannon shot. Oh.
Fucking badass, right?
Zen training. When you're about to gain a rage, lower this gain to 1. So,
Gotcha.
What do we got?
Rage.
What do we got for you?
Who hasn't been marked? Still got heavy gear training because this one hasn't died.
We'll just give it to one of you, and you get to name them.
Oh, so then,
And we're leaving. So that is Caesar. Oh no, it's the Titan, not the actual Argonaut. So that Titan, which one is that? Is that the? That's the
Black Betty.
No, I changed. I changed
I
Black Betty to the to this one.
Gotcha.
So that one's just a regular.
Yeah, Maze Runner.
Yeah, the regular Maze Runner. All right, what's the name?
Cleopatra.
Cleopatra.
He rides Cleopatra.
Nice. And it was it's not, is it? Zen training. Got it. Yep, so we leave. We're like, you know what? No, we just wanted to see if that would kill you. Didn't. Bye! Okay, so now we got shadow play.
I'm just imagining this massive cannon. He's like talking so into his shit. Like, so it's like this obvious cannon. Just like slowly. Like,
But he's so absorbed in his own shit that, like, he's just like, it doesn't see it aim at him. Yeah, that would be really funny. So, boom. Alright, shadow play.
It's a cold, rainy evening when you are called to a clandestine meeting deep below deck. As you leave your watch on the Acropolis deck, with a faint taste of bitter raindrops on your tongue, an ominous side effect of the umbral field's toxicity, you are full of dark thoughts. You meander through half-lit corridors, looking over your shoulder, checking if you're being followed. You are warned you might be. You wouldn't even consider making this rendezvous if the message had not come from the old priest himself. As you enter the dark chamber, more a crack between bulkheads than a proper room, you notice your fellow Argonauts already gathered there. Them and the old priest, and no one else. You all made it. That is good, says the old man, wiping his brow heavy with sorrow. I did not arrange this meeting lightly, but arrange it I had to, for I have uncovered information most dire. It may be nothing, or it may be something. And then we need to ponder all the consequences. What's your heaviest burden, old man? One of you asks impulsively,
nuts?
as if you feel something is off here. Burden? The old priest asks, perplexed. My burden? He pauses to contemplate the question, a faint smirk showing on his wrinkled face. Bah! I have an inkling it isn't the Argo, is it? That'd be too convenient an answer. Oh, you're no fun, little echoes. As he says that, he reaches to his face and peels it off. You draw your Argo Zephi, expecting a fight. But as the ancient features come off, they don't reveal a metonym spy face, but rather something quite alien. Nondescript features, as if molded from wet clay, and large black eyes. Another one of those blasted nymphs.
It's a shame you're not so astute when it comes to other matters,
She chirps.
I was just having a little fun at your expense. You can excuse a bored nymph, can't you?
She looks at your weapons, wholly unimpressed.
Besides, be mindful of your surroundings. In your rather cute, single-minded zeal to right all the wrongs of the world, a lot of it goes over your head. There are plots within plots, and larger forces at work.
There are many questions you'd like to ask, but you can't quite find the right words, so you just mumble. Why?
Is that even a question? Because I like your pluck very much, and I just want you to succeed and be happy.
Oh, thank you.
Her smile seems so hopeful and genuine.
Well then, my work here is done. See you around, little echoes.
And before you can react, in a manner you've slowly grown accustomed to, she disappears. It's good the nymphs don't seem interested in fighting you. They'd be terrifying enemies otherwise.
Oh yeah, she just has a bunch of different masks, like in her cloak.
Oh, neat.
Yep, gain the Masked Nymph Summoning card.
But dead ass, though.
No, god, yeah, dude, they're all hot. No requirements. At the start of battle, spend one summoning charge to summon the Masked Nymph, then move the adversary. One Titan may perform their turn before the first primordial round, instead of in the first Titan round.
Oh, nice.
Hey, I was kind of talking about, man, it'd be nice if we could ambush the primordial.
Yeah.
So, kind of. The unfortunate part is we have so few summoning charges. I imagine as the cycles go on, we get more and more. But, all right. Argo bread. So we got two more.
The last few months
Bread we
have
made
really
on Argo.
tested you
Huh?
and
Bread
the
we made on
bonds
Argo.
that bind you. With enemies without and within, you might have become more distrustful, paranoid, calculating. It's as if the Nietzschean's words have been echoing in your minds long after they were spoken. Little seeds of doubt sown, sprouting days, weeks later. One of the things that have been gnawing at you more and more since before you left Crete, but what Sparta's supreme leader has brought into focus, is your relationship with the Titans. You know they are cared for, and you know they are little more than animals, unlike the other giant races you've encountered on your voyage. But still, you take them out into battle, expecting them to fight and sometimes die in your stead. And you work on them. The Titans in the wild come in a few varieties, while the ones you junction with are stronger, tougher, made to counter the current threat you're facing. Made. You call them Argo bred. So how are they bred exactly? On many occasions you've been told that the Argo transformed them, somehow, but that answer will not do anymore. With the Eremite war philosopher's permission, and with his and his disciples' assistance, You breach the thick walls of the almost holy Titanogenesis Hall. Dust swirls in the still air, a testament that no mortal has stepped inside for generations. Spacious and unlit, it nevertheless reminds you of the simple production lines set up in the Argo works. The Titans, possibly taken from the Stoa, are rolled in on vertical slabs to which they are bound. They are put under. A substance of some sort is injected, and they start to change. But not how you have imagined it. They're not transforming, mutating. It's more like they're regaining some previous form. When their bodies stabilize, the sockets are fused into them near joints and at the nape of the neck. Then, finally, the Antikratos helm is lowered onto a Titan, screwed into smaller sockets around the circumference of the head. As I predicted, Socratoares, the war philosopher, insists, they are never in any pain and they are completely healthy after the breeding. I know not how all of it works, so if there are any redundancies we could cut from the process. For example, some of those sockets don't seem to have any use at the moment. I couldn't, in good conscience, tell you what would happen if we removed them. All in all, this is no more or less humane than you taking them out to battle. He is clearly irritated by your implication that he has treated the Titans badly. So, if we have a problem with this, he points to the breeding hall, then we might as well close up shop. I'm all for exploring the nature of the Titans, he continues, and leaving them be once we develop adequate mortal-made substitutes. As it stands today, there is nothing capable of piercing a primordial's AT field other than a Titan's Rage or the 13th Muse. And we're not even close. He gives a heavy sigh. Besides, the Titans have been preying on mortals since eons immemorial. Now they're our last line of defense. Don't you think they can give a little back in return? It's their world being destroyed too. You nod, though all this does not fully dispel your concerns. Every living being has the right to be free. Still, they're animals, not unlike horses or cattle, and you don't have any qualms domesticating and using those. So why does all of this still bother you? Can these modifications be removed? One of you asks as you leave the chamber. Once there is no need of them? Socratoares gives you a puzzled look. He doesn't know. No one does.
Oh, fucking know. I was just getting, like, super, like, Attack on Titan vibes, just because I was thinking, like, more on the theming of Attack on Titan, where I'm like, okay, so the Titans have, for what we know, the Titans have always been around, they prey on people, and then we find out slowly that people turn into Titans, and that's as far as I've gotten into Attack on Titan. I haven't finished it, but I'm like, interesting. All right. We assign the Dreamwalker 3 to any of our current Titans. The Spartan Titan has a greater aptitude for the Triskelion Junction. So this basically now gives actually way more rage options, all the way up to 8.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, I mean, it's basically break, pushback, opening, power reroll, additional power die. But instead of a one or the other, it's like, well, actually, the first one is, one.
Yeah, it might be better placed on a Dreamwalker to make them more enhanced.
It's probably true. Well, it says on any of our current Titans.
Right, I know that. But it's like, our current Titans generally have a unique Kratos layout.
Yeah.
Mind if I take a look just to see how it's displayed?
Yep.
So right into, break opening with break and power reroll on 2. Further break and opening on 3. 4 openings on 4 with another power reroll. And a push. Yeah, so you just drench them in tokens, and you get a fuck ton of power rerolls.
Right.
Yeah.
So, all right, so we can put on a regular Spartan Dreamwalker.
Yeah.
That. What do we name it? I think we have to name it.
Nameth. Oh well, it's Dreamwalker 3.
Despite all my rage.
3PO.
Alright, whatever.
Threve.
3P. We'll do 3P Oleus.
3PO. 3PO my face.
Fuck. I don't even know where that goes on shit. Like I think there's supposed to be. That's all advancement steps. Like that's our armory, story step stuff. These are our summons. That's the Nemos Vault. I could have sworn there was like a. Oh wait, you know what? It might be. That's the exploration. I think there is actually. Oh, maybe not. That's all advancement again. It's in here. Did I put it in the? I could have sworn that I saw some patterns lately. Whatever.
I mean, would that be better than your Earthshakers? I know he's got the cold open ability, but
Well, it doesn't get rid of the cold open ability.
right. But like the other things you.
No, not really. Just because. Oh, it's right here. Just because my opening gives me a reroll, then my second one gives me a break and a opening. Whereas like, I have to choose with the first one, but then I get a reroll in the second.
Oh, you don't get both. You get to choose.
I think you have to choose because it's no different than.
Oh, it doesn't have the little plus
It doesn't have the
beside
plus,
it.
yeah.
Oh, you're right.
So. I mean, it gives you more.
Oh, so it's one or the other when they're separated.
Yeah. Yep. And then they have to have the plus to get both.
Gotcha.
It just gives you more versatility. Which I guess is not awful to put on. Alright, we'll put. Here's the problem though. He's most likely dying, either through the Cryptia assassination attempt or the end.
Gotcha.
Is killing him. So then that just gets lost.
Yeah. Well, put it on the name list then. Yeah.
Alright, 3 Piolios. Okay. So then we got
Just last one.
last one,
Okay.
Forsaken Aeons.
Damn.
Jeez, yeah.
You arrive at the dig site early in the morning, and you're almost blinded by the brilliance of reflected sunlight.
We cleaned it up.
The Cyclops guide, Kokilimenes, explains.
The relief.
The Spartans uncovered it during a planned excavation of...
Sorry, a random Argonaut gains a rage.
Ooh.
On the last one. I got a 1, and then a 2.
1 and 9.
Alright, so the 9.
I'm angry.
Okay.
a new riverworks canal. Now, as the front lines contract, it has been retaken by the Cyclopes. It is they who have invited you to examine the relief triptych. As you are lowered into the dig on a massive elevator, the sun slowly disappears from you, and with it, its gleam. You begin to make out the details. The relief was part of some larger structure, possibly a temple. The ruins remind you of the Leleges cities you've seen on your journey through Laconia, but they are much older and cruder. An early example of the Leleges culture, or a remnant of some other older civilization that interacted with them, sharing their architectural style and technology. When you disembark, your guide leads you not toward the megalithic relief itself, but to an observation tower erected by the Spartans some distance away.
The relief is too big.
Explains Kokilimenes.
It's best experienced from a certain distance and angle.
You notice the ruins have been vandalized quite recently, most likely by the retreating Spartan army. The relief was also damaged, chipped by some heavy-duty chisels and melted with fire.
They mined it
Kokilimenes says, following your gaze.
because of the metal. It's not bronze as you might have assumed, but some Hephaestum alloy. Very durable, very valuable.
Hephaestum? Here? You arrive at the observation tower. From this vantage point, the scenes shown on the relief are quite easy to discern. This is a chronicle, you guess, seeing the scenes rendered in metal?
More precisely, a myth. Golden.
Kokilimenes points to the left side of the relief, then moves right.
Silver and bronze. The ages, as our ancestors knew them. You can see us there, the one-eyed.
He points to the leftmost side.
But there are more. The six-armed, the sky people, the dwellers of the forest, the spiral kin, and more. These are all the bronze people, it seems.
Kokilimenes says wistfully.
This was our moment in history. We were there.
In his words, you hear hope and pride, and a little bit of sorrow. We were, but not anymore. The world has turned, and all these peoples are either gone or greatly diminished. You think about your own place in this. Is this your time? Or has it passed, unnoticed, unmourned, into the fog of the past? And these? One of you points to the other parts of the relief.
The silver ones who lent their name to a whole age. Scions of Atlas. Deceivers. And there,
He again points to the left side of the monument, most damaged by the Spartan mining.
the golden people. I cannot tell you much about them. I know there was a mortal empire cast in gold in the deserts of the Far East. Maybe the golden people originated there.
There are beginnings here, one of you muses as they trace the scenes with their gaze. And heights, too. Where are the downfalls? Kokilimenes nods.
Where, indeed.
Okay.
Okay.
Erase one vow mark.
Valmark?
Vow. I don't know what the hell that is. Like, unless we've been getting vows from...
Yeah, doesn't ring a bell.
Yeah, it does not ring a bell. So, but Cyclopes diplomacy +1.
Nice.
And Mark P2. So, Cyclope was a P2. So, and then our diplomacy with them goes up by 1. So they're all of a sudden now at 5.
Nice.
So you got 5, 6, 5 with them, 6 with the Simici, and 7 with the Helots. And that, I think, is the end of day 44.
God damn.
Jesus Christ. All right, well, that's it. We're going to stop there. Hope you enjoyed. Stick around for the rest of the series. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you.